I remember when I was still a child, running outside with my friends, playing with my video games. And also, we were full of smiles and laughter. My mother would always put powder on my back and always tell me, "Nak, please don't get too sweaty and please stop running so you wouldn't get hurt." These were the golden pieces of my childhood. I would always look for spiders, put them in tiny pillbox. I'll always play tumbalata, patintero, at iba pa. Not to mention, I was always fascinated with fire, which is why I have burn marks on my hand. I would always look for things to play with, and I am so happy with it. Now, things are different.
I remember when I was still a small boy, I would just play with my younger brother and my friends all day. We used to play games like hide and seek, patintero, langit lupa, batolata, and many more. We would fly our kites that we made from plastic bags and wooden sticks. We climbed up a mango tree, a cacao tree, a santal tree, if you know what that is, a starfruit tree, and other tall trees that we would find. We used to catch dragonflies and tie their tails with a thread so that they won't escape. We would always go swimming under the hot sun and going home looking very tan. We would watch cartoons while eating cheap junk foods that cost only 1 peso each. And most of the time, I would just wait at home for my parents to buy me a new toy. I wasn't born in a rich family, but I can say that my childhood was golden. I really miss my childhood days wherein all I thought about was to have fun. I miss the innocence, the places, the memories, and the simplicity of a child's life. Back when I was still immature and wasn't aware of life's reality. But of course, reality did hit me. I realized that I am no longer a small, playful boy who wants many toys. I have reached the chapter in my life wherein my mindset, my goals, and my perspective in life has changed. I have officially become an adult. At the present, I'm in college, studying in a school that is rather far away from where I live. I'm staying at the boarding house alone in a city that I am not familiar with, and I'm surrounded by people who speak a different dialect. I like this though because I feel so mature. Before, I have always wondered what it's like to be away from your family and live alone, to be away from your parents. But it's not that I want to be far from my parents, it's just that I wanted to learn how to be independent. I want to figure out things on my own and see if I can deal with living alone. Because in life, unfortunately, our parents will always be by our side. And in 3 months of being here in Tacloban, I can say that I am doing well so far. Unlike before, now I wake up very early to cook rice and buy what's for breakfast. I do the laundry with my bare hands without the use of a washing machine. It was the first time for me to get really sick without my parents looking after me and telling me what medicine I should take. I've been to unfamiliar places alone. I've made new colleagues and been in a short-lived infatuated relationship.
Now everything is different. For life is getting harder. When I entered college, everything is different. I needed to adjust. My hobbies, how I spend my free time, and now I relate with my family. I started to give notice to things that I've been doing and how my life is being eaten up by lectures, homeworks, and activities. I am bombarded by this and how I cannot do anything about it. For this is the start. This is college, and this is the time where we will do the things that we want to do and reach for our goals in life. And how I imagined it so different. I thought that I will waltz in and get great grades, high grades, and go straight to medical school. But now I know that was a idiot mentality. My old hobbies like playing video games, watching movies during my free time is now turned into studying for the lecture next week and other stuff. I see things more clear now, and I understand why people take the easy way out. Life is hard, that's a fact, and how I want to change that. I need to become more responsible for the things that I've been doing and act as an adult. Paying taxes, working late, not being able to spend time with my family, and earning for a living is now my everyday life. I love my childhood, but now, as I am an adult, college is now my area, and I need to change myself. This is the start.
1, 2, 3, start.
But it's not always sad and gloomy days. There are benefits in being an adult. We can change our life drastically by making our own decisions. There are no parents or friends that can influence your decisions. You decide your fate. We seek experience, and we want to indulge what life has to offer. Adulthood is where we become a functional individual in the society. It is when we can make a big change to the things around us. It is a time where adults or people treat us and believe us. It is time that we are being taken seriously. It is part of life that we need to enter, and it is where we need to make it a worthwhile one.
Right now, I'm just focusing on my studies and trying to survive the afflictions of college life. Making my parents proud is a way for me to give back to their sacrifices and full support. Hopefully, I'd be able to pass every semester in the next years, and hopefully I'll graduate, pass the board exams, and have a decent job. And in another few years, I will settle down and start my own family in a house that's simple but enough. I would deal with adult matters like paying the bills and raising a child or children perhaps. I know that it's kind of very early for me to be pondering about these things, but eventually this will happen, so I might as well think about it now. Although I am not going to think about it too much because I'm still studying. Our young self and our old self are two different people. They have different desires, attitude, behavior, and different outlook in life. We have to be mature and be all grown up. But we should never, ever stop recalling about our childhood memories. Because what we are now is because of yesterday.